In this video I've spent some money, so that's a change. We've got a new fuel tank for Foxanne here, we've got new pipes and some other goodies in here as well. So without hesitation, let's leap into a bit of unboxing. I have no idea where that engine noise is coming from, by the way. It's very irritating, but I suppose I can't talk given how much noise I make. Kudos to James at CHG Classics, because blimey, this is some wrapping. Don't want to destroy too much bubble wrap though, because that could be useful in the HubNut store for packing mugs and the like. But yeah, it's hard to know where to start with a package like this. This is the advantage of having a car you painted yourself with household emulsion. You don't really care too much about the paint getting damaged when you're unboxing on it. There we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, mountain of bubble wrap. That will all get reused, don't you worry. So let's see what we've got in here. We've obviously got the fuel tank, but we've got a few more goodies as well. That was just fitted because James kindly fitted the sender unit. Apparently a special tool makes life a lot easier there. So I've got brand new sender unit on a brand new tank. So hopefully the fuel gauge will work and everything. Unfortunately this brown tape does not want to come off very well. A damper. Brand new rear shock absorbers, because she's so bouncy it's absolutely horrible. So that's one. I'm guessing this is another one. This tank has been treated with a rust preventative and must be washed out prior to use with white spirits or a substitute. Well, I'm glad I saw that. What we have here is a pinion nut and seal for the diff, because the diff is throwing oil everywhere, so hopefully that will stop it doing that. And a little bit of fuel pipe there as well, that'll come in useful. The other box contained this filler neck, unique to the Fox. So this is an original item. It is very hard. It's got some chafing on it as well, and it's obviously a bit of an issue. But you can't get replacements, so that's what I'm going to have to live with. So thanks James for sending that as well. I'm going to send him the one I'm taking off, Foxanne. So hopefully you can use it as a template to get some more made up, because yeah, that's not entirely ideal. But unfortunately the one that was fitted split at the end as I was removing it. I think it's this end is the tank. So we'll get the old one off as a bit of a starter point, I think. Oh, look at this for artistic lighting. I do listen to your feedback, and you were complaining that it was all dark and invisible under here. So I'm using this work lamp. It's a mains operated one, and I've used a lot of LED ones, and they do have a horrible habit of going wrong. But we're going to give the old Bulldog a bit of a test here. The penetrating oil, because I suspect these dampers have been in place for a very long time. Let's try and stop oil leaking onto the work light. So we'll not sure if that's fixed or not, but yeah, you can see the diff has been leaking very badly and throwing oil absolutely everywhere. So I think it is the nose seal. So a job I haven't done before, so that one's going to be interesting as well. This is a fun one. I can't reach the hose clip because it's up in this cavity here, and I don't think it'll come out this way, but nor will the pipe go back through the hole that way. Oh, this is not fun. I've got my arm up here. There we go. Oh. 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 Ah. Oh, managed it. That wasn't fun. I've had to push the seal in over the top. It's a really old seal. I'm not sure how well that's going to go back on again. So that's the filler that goes in the hole here. I could do a bit of paint work while I'm here if I bring you round to have a look. Yeah, I couldn't easily mask this area, and I didn't want to paint the petrol cap, so might be an idea to splash some paint in there while I'm there. But yeah, that seal is not in great shape, so I might have to seek another one of those. That's one of the problems with these jobs, especially living where I do. If stuff like that gets damaged or it ends up being just absolutely ancient, you've got to wait for another one to arrive in the post. So that's probably going to be necessary, I think. But we've got the filler neck out. Seems okay, it's just a bit of surface rust. So we'll replace this breather pipe because that's snapped off as well, and fit the new filler neck pipe because I split it here as I was removing it. So even though that is going to be under compression, I still think that's going to be a weak point. So we'll send this off and see if James can get replacements made up. Right, let's have a go at these. Let's move the light so the light is over here instead. Right, we hit a temporary snag on the fuel filler. Let's try and do these shockers instead. Let's see if these will come undone. Oh, seem quite keen actually. So this is, I've used wire brush and penetrating oil, the Bulldog penetrating oil. Oh, okay. Right, we've got, that isn't a captive nut, so I need another one of them. Right. Oh, I won. The tiny damper is off. Should be another shock absorber out. There we go. Oh, and I think, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to declare that time for a cup of tea. It has got colder here while I've been here, so I've put gloves on. Also because it's a sensible idea that keeps your hands warm. Let's see how knackered these shockers are. Oh my god, they don't compress. Oh! That's interesting. I don't think they're meant to do that. How dodgy is that? So yeah, there's definitely something a bit wrong there. The new ones, interestingly, seem to lack much resistance when it comes to compression. There is basically none, but the rebound, it seems quite good. And most importantly, it isn't doing it by itself. If I push it in, it stays in. So that's an improvement. It's an interesting setting we've got going on there. So hopefully fitting those, I have cycled both of them just a bit, will improve the ride somewhat. Right, I'm going to have a quick diversion because in here I have some of the fuel I drained out of Foxanne's tank, and I'm going to pour it into this mug so we can see what sort of sediment we've got going on, because I fear it's quite horrible. Oh yeah, that is petrol shouldn't be that colour. That is quite disgusting. I should splash a bit on the floor, and yeah, let's try and get you in view. That's not the colour petrol should be. That is disgusting, and I think that is ultimately one of the issues with the steel tanks, is that they're all degrading to a greater or lesser degree. They're all starting to rust in places. There was a gauze filter that was rusting, and yeah, if you're just building up sediment, it's no wonder this car's running poorly, because effectively there was no filter. I hadn't put an inline filter in. I thought I had, but I hadn't. So yeah, disgusting. So hopefully she'll run a bit better. I'm not entirely sure what to do with that now. I've now got lots of disgusting petrol that's no use to anyone. I suppose it's useful for parts washing, isn't it? Petrol can be good for that. But yeah, let's tip the majority of it back in here. Oh yes, and look at the bottom of the mug. That was clean, so that is not good times. Yes, poor Foxanne. And again, that's laziness on my part. She'd been sitting for 2 years with God knows what fuel sloshing in the tank. I should have drained that tank and taken the tank out before, but I think I'm like quite a lot of people. I get so excited once you get the car running, you just want to start using it. But yeah, that's the downside to that. Took the Invacar 14 years in the field. The pipe at the bottom of the tank had actually broken off, So her tank was absolutely empty and free of sediment. It was in lovely condition. But yeah, that is not delicious. Ew. I feel just like Musty One now. I've got a mug for doing petrol experiments. The question is, do the dampers make any difference? This is the side that hasn't been damped. I think it's quite bouncy. The leaf springs, so they're not the most compliant, I think is the word of matter. Let's try this side. Yeah, this side is going down and it's coming up and staying, so it's passing the bounce test. Oh, it is freezing up at the unit today. We're about a week further on. I've not achieved much. I did splash a bit of paint around the filler neck, so the green has gone, so that was very important. But I have my assistant today who is somewhat cool, but don't worry, the beanie effect will kick in, I'm sure. They are lovely warm beanies. 2 jobs I think we can probably try and do concurrently. One is to fit the new pipe to the filler neck, which is somewhere. somewhere, it's at my feet. So we need to attach a new breather pipe to that to attach to the new tank, which is down here. There we go. Lovely new tank. So yeah, breather pipe on that. Get this refitted. This is going to be interesting. I might give you that job.
Fabulous.
Of getting the filler neck.
Small hands job.
Yeah, back in. And I'm probably, while you're doing that, going to run the fuel line in and put a new filter in it. And we'll all be good. So yeah, we'll put some gloves on and get started. We have achieved our objectives. We have the breather pipe on. And I've done the fuel line with the filter underneath. We've now got the fun job, or rather Miss HubNut has got the fun job of trying to get this up this little cavity here and out through this hole. And definitely a job for smaller hands. So I'm going to watch. So this is the seal that goes on the outside. That was a pain. This isn't in great shape. It's a bit split. Yeah, it's fun. I told you it's fun. So come and work with me in the garage. It'll be fun.
What did you do on your time off from work? Crash the deck on the concrete floor.
Would you like some more lights?
Yes, please.
Because look, I've actually got a workshop lamp.
Professional.
Well posh and everything.
Wow.
So yeah, where we're looking at is, and let me just get the screen back on, up here. There you can see the filler neck hole up there. So
that feels about 1 million miles away right now.
Yeah, I'll watch progress from the top. We can see you.
Okay.
Yeah, just watch all that wiring and stuff, the important stuff. Yeah.
Wiring. More by the fact that the pipe is not attached.
I can't get my hand in, unfortunately.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it just won't go. Oh, is it? Oh. Whoa, you've gone beyond.
Okay.
Can you twist?
Twist that way?
That's a good way. Yeah, I can get my fingers in there.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. You're aimed right at the hole now. Okay. This is looking good.
So what do I need to do now?
Bit up.
Up.
Bit up.
Say when?
Oh yeah. And look at that. That was easy. It's a lot easier with 2 people, especially when one of them's little and crawling underneath your fox for you. I need to put this down so we can get the seal back on.
I'm not actually laid over here. I'm actually crawling under here.
Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah, right. Now the difficult bit is going to be getting the seal over this. Oh no, there we go. We've got the seal over. Now we've got to get the seal. Oh, it's more a grommet really than a seal. Into that hole. I'm going to put this the other way around because it's looking very split on this side. Yeah, it looks neater that side. That's what we'll do. Put that screwdriver in my pocket so I stop scratching my beautiful paintwork. I worked so hard to get in this condition. Our first attempt of success was not entirely successful. Yes, that is free of the hole.
Okay. Oh my
Forgot to attach the filler neck to the filler neck.
Where is this thing?
Oh,
It's okay, it's stuck on a ledge. I've got it.
Meanwhile, we've got the seal stewing in the HubNut bucket of success.
Stewing gently.
Yeah, to try and make it more flexible so we can hopefully fit it. So I'm glad we haven't fitted it, because that would have been really annoying if we got that fully in and then discovered we haven't put this on. But let's give it a trial fit. So hopefully that will just slide on there.
Yes, because that's how it's gone with all the bits that we've done today.
Yeah, that doesn't want to go on there, but it wants to go on that end. Yeah. So yeah, welcome to my world. Is it everything you'd hoped?
It's so glamorous.
So glamorous.
I've just got car dirt up my nostrils.
Yeah, working underneath old cars
Oh dear.
is the best.
I'm
And by the
soaking-
best, I mean the worst.
Soaking some old rubber, having a lovely time.
Yeah. So yeah, this is definitely a top tip. If your rubber's all hard, then soften it with hot water.
This may be a top tip, or this may end very badly.
Yeah, or it might just be the most innuendo you've ever seen in anything car related. It's not our fault, it's just the
Shame.
phraseology.
Shame we missed warming up the rubber earlier.
Yes, yeah, that was good skills to get that on there. With friction, you could leave the rest to your imagination. Maybe that's a bad idea. Yes, with the filler neck
Right, shall we
is like that, we
give it a go?
yeah, we kind of want it going that way, don't we, I think. This is fun because we can't reach this once it's in, but we've got to get the angle of that hose right or it won't go on the tank. I don't think we're going to fit that circular seal until we're definitely happy with
I'm
this.
also just wondering if it's better to do that in situ up there. No, we'll do it here. It's
Yeah,
just
we can't do it
that
up
is
there.
a very tight hole.
It is. Stop it. Right, how are you feeling? Are we ready for an attempt?
Push, push. I think so.
Right, let's give it a go. Let's be quick. Oh, almost.
Sub-zero in here.
Oh, seriously, that is the same. That hole is smaller than that pipe. Here's the old pipe. Let's compare.
That's
Yeah,
smaller. No?
No, they are the
All
same. So that can be forced over. Ah, but hold on a minute. That split was made by me removing it from the tank. So that's the tank end. So it is.
So the
That
broader
bigger end.
one, which we are not soaking,
Yeah, the other end. We're professionals. It's the other end we want. I hope the sound is working, by the way. We've just got a microphone kind of hanging down here. I don't have sufficient kit to have two microphones, so having two people is a complication. But we'll see how it goes.
charming.
It's a good complication. She's the best complication I've ever had.
Oh, that's a good save. That's a bit more malleable.
Mm. Right, here we go then. Oh, yeah, it's a piece of cake now. Ooh, he says. And I want it a completely 90 degrees for that. I think that is where we want to be.
Looks slightly squiffy at the back.
Oh yeah. No, wait, that just needs to go down. Right there. There we go. Does that look
90?
alright?
Yeah.
That 90-ish.
Yeah.
Right. Super. We need hose clips now. And then we've got to get it back in there again. All the fun of the fair.
Big ones.
Big ones what?
Yeah. Clips.
Oh yes. Right. Attempt 2. This time with more difficulty because now we've got the actual full proper hose on. I can't feel it yet. And I also can't see it either. But apart from that, we're getting there.
Dropping crap all over me.
Yeah, it does that. That's why I came home the other day looking like a coal miner. Now it's your turn.
Okay, you might want to have a little look at what I'm talking about down here.
Yeah, I'm just flipping the microphone up because it's getting in the
I
way.
have a horrible feeling you're going to have to reattach this black pipe in situ.
Hey, it came out. There's no room to get
Oh,
it.
it came out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, with the wrong side of the leaf spring. Right, have a pause because I'm looking at this. It looks like can we get this corner off? Because there is a big hole right there, which might make this job a lot easier. But
Sorry, you're talking about this now?
yeah, if we can get this rear light unit off, and I'm not entirely confident we can. And it might be worth exploring that. Bear with us, viewers. This may take some time.
Okay, it's okay. It's there.
I don't know what that was.
Don't think it's going anywhere.
Oh, it's the filler net. There we go. We got an access panel right here.
So if I go underneath, manoeuvre it from underneath, and you take it up.
Yep, we'll give that a go.
Hang on. We've got that inspection panel.
Ah,
Then we can take this black pipe off, put it in situ.
good thinking.
Yes?
Yep.
Yes, right, let's do that.
So that, this is not working. Yeah. Right, let's mock that up to where it'll be, and yeah, it'll be exactly there. Oh, she's clever, this one. There we go.
Oh, yes.
That is easy peasy.
Right, so if I hold it,
Curse you, Reliant.
I'll hold it still, you push down with that.
I can't push
You
down.
can't push down.
No, it's worse than the old. We might need to do some bucketing
Okay.
on that pipe again. Get that soft again.
Oh, God.
Yep, got it.
Got it?
Yeah. We are the champions. Some hours later. Oh, jeepers. That was exciting times. The tank's back in, pipes are all connected up, and we're ready for trying to refit the rubber ring of joy.
Oh.
Yeah, about there.
About there.
Yeah.
Capital rubber.
And maybe there's better. No, I won't do that. No, it's fine.
Where do you want it?
Right above my head.
Bing.
I feel like an angel now.
Oh, you are an angel.
Oh,
Oh.
I don't think my language was that of an angel a short time ago.
No, not really. What if I aim and you poke?
We've got to be a bit careful because we don't want to set the bodywork on fire. I think I need you to pull the pipe that way.
Pull the pipe.
Yes, oh, there we go. If in doubt, use a bigger screwdriver. I think we've got that. Not quite the right angle, but I'm not going to complain at this point.
Close.
Let me see if the fuel cap will go back on. That could be a deciding factor. For testing purposes, let's see if we can get the fuel cap on. I think we can achieve that. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Sticking out a little more than is ideal, but I don't.
It's a jaunty angle.
Yeah. My care has gone straight out the window. It's a historic moment. Fuel is going in to the new fuel tank.
Hush falls across the crowd.
Yeah, I can't see any puddles on the floor yet, so that's encouraging.
No drop, actually.
A bit of a puddle under those gloves and it fell in a bucket there. That's not so ideal.
I'm sure that wasn't me. Semi-sure.
Before we try cranking, I must point out that I've actually improved things. Look, I've actually fitted the battery bar correctly, so it's no longer within mere millimetres of the positive terminal. That could have been exciting. And I finally got an adapter so I can actually fit the battery terminal properly on the earth side as well. So I think we better have an attempt. She's got a long way to draw the fuel through. So she's not that long a car, so maybe she hasn't.
And she's pointing downhill.
Yes, where did I put the keys?
You put them in the engine, darling.
Oh well. Sensible. Will the starter motor work today? That's one of the key questions. Neutral. Neutral. Right. I think we're going to run out of battery. Put on red, back on black, turn it on. Let me in, Foxanne.
Oh gosh.
Right, torch please. If you've got anything to do on your torch. Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Fuel has reached the inline filter. No.
No.
No lunch till she runs.
Oh come on, Foxanne, I need stew and dumpling. Come on.
This is the one. Oh yes. Oh no, that's still only starting the juice.
Does she need that second can of fuel? With that
I think she might do. This is the last attempt.
Okay, and then we're going.
Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
That was so close, we've got to go
You're
again.
going to do one more, aren't you? Yeah, predictably.
Oh, Foxanne, come on.
That's not one, that's two.
All the cylinders, Foxanne? Oh, choke cable's just come out of the dashboard at me, so that's really helpful.
Oh no.
Does that mean the choke cable is no longer attached? Yes, it does mean the choke cable is no longer attached. That's not going to help. There we go. She's running on her own fuel. Fuel tank. I don't know whether the gauge is working or not. Well, we definitely have her running on her own fuel tank now. So that's good. Hey! But I need a new choke cable, so that's ruined now. Well, there we go. Foxanne lives again. The fuel tank is in. All seems well. She sounds quite pleasant there. I'm having to use a screwdriver for a choke control. Minor inconvenience. But yeah, it's been a very good morning, and Miss HubNut's help has been absolutely invaluable. So thank you very much. Has it been an enjoyable day of tinkering?
It's been enjoyable, but I am very cold.
Oh, very cold. So we're going to go and have stew, and that'll warm us up a treat. Chicken stew, marvellous. So thanks for watching. Don't forget the HubNut store is available. We're closing on the 18th of December to shut down for a couple of weeks. So if you want your stuff, get it before then. We look forward to seeing you in a future video. Farewell.